All right, so quickly going to talk about product pages versus category pages. So this is something I see quite often. I'd say I see it most weeks, and it tends to be with newer e-commerce stores, not ones that are brand new, but maybe have been around a year or two, and maybe at the moment they get most of their traction on social media or through paid ads and that kind of thing, and maybe they haven't kind of focused on SEO too much to begin with. And basically, what it is it's making sure you are serving and matching the correct search intent for the particular keyword you're going after. So here's a specific example I'm going to talk through. So the keyword in this example is tailored jumpsuit. Um, so basically, when someone is googling that, we then think, well, what do they want? What do they want to see when they're googling that? And if we look at the page one of Google, what we can see is the top five-ish results are category pages, and then there's another category page near the bottom, and then there's three product pages at the bottom. So probably what we can conclude from that is it probably better to go with a collection page, a category page, and that the search intent is probably someone who is looking to see options. So they want to see more than one tailored jumpsuit. What we could say with that is the search intent is someone is looking for options, and the way to serve that in the kind of e-commerce world is with a category or collection page. Um, so why that's important? So that is important because you could basically be not ranking as well as you potentially could for that keyword. So I don't think it's a coincidence that the product pages are at the bottom of page one here, and a lot of the time what we see is we see that very commonly. So either the pages get stuck on the bottom of page one, or they don't even make it to page one. So when I'm auditing sites, this is something I commonly see. So here's like if you think you might have this issue where you're not sure if you should be using a collection page or a product page, the simplest way really is to Google the keyword and just see what most of the people are doing, and then you probably should do that. But here's a kind of typical example of what you might see in your rankings if you have this issue kind of widespread throughout the website. So this is this for this particular website, these are the top ranking keywords. And what we can see here is apart from a couple of branded keywords at the top here, most keywords are stuck on the bottom of page one and on page two. So 90% of or more than 90% of the keywords that this particular store ranks for are not really making it to page one. And that is purely because they have this issue where they are using product pages where they should be using category pages. And one caveat of this is if you're looking into this issue and thinking, well, maybe I have this issue, I should have more collection pages to correctly match the search intent. So a caveat of this is that if your store is stronger than competitors in general for your particular niche, then you might be able to get away with having the wrong intent. So you might be able to get away with having product pages instead of category pages. And the reverse is also true. So if you're googling a particular keyword trying to work this out, what you might see is Amazon is ranking position one or two with the wrong type of page compared to everybody else, and that is purely because they have much more authority. So they can just kind of get away with more just purely through authority. So yeah, that's like I say, that is an issue I see most weeks, and it's kind of a bit of a hidden issue, but it's huge because it can literally make or break the success of an e-commerce store. So the takeaway is make sure you are nailing search intent, and that means serving the correct page type for every given keyword. All right, cheers.